for Tottenham. Here's Eriksen. And that was sloppy. And Alexis Sanchez was almost onto it.
Yeah, they're really flat, aren't they, the three? Kevin Wimmer hasn't stepped back at all to give him a little bit more space. They're nice and flat because he wants to be able to play the offside line.
Against Arsenal. It was Wanyama in this time firmly on Xhaka. Alexis Sanchez to Hector Bellerin. Now Walcott.
Confidence, he will give the players a lift. But what it does do, it sends a negative message to Janssen.
Here's Alexis Sanchez. Dembele was in the way, and then Kyle Walker onto it quickly. Walker was one of the players for Tottenham who really struggled in the Champions League against Leverkusen at Wembley in midweek. Now Nacho Monreal is back in the side today. Granit Xhaka. Now Iwobi. Alexis Sanchez gets another opportunity, and Christian Eriksen could clear it away. Here's Monreal. Only Walcott really in the central position towards the penalty area. Alexis Sanchez. And the last touch was a Tottenham one. It's an Arsenal throw in. Arsenal for the first time in the game here, Steve. Alexis Sanchez waiting for a cross. Here's Alex Iwobi. Alexis Sanchez. Walker in there quickly for Spurs. And that's going to be a goal kick.
That's the only problem with Arsenal. Now it's nice and tight up there.
It's a further example of the fact that when they've got the ball, Ozil will try and make something happen, as he often does. Sanchez couldn't gather it. Eric Dyer with the tackle. Alexis Sanchez teases one to Coquelin, who struck it really nicely. It's Alexis Sanchez, and that's a fantastic ball out to Walcott. There's no Dele Alli for Tottenham today. Injured his knee in a clash with a teammate, and so far unnamed by Mauricio Pochettino, who says he'll be out for a few weeks. Here's Mesut Ozil.
Lovely run by Mesut Ozil, and Alexis Sanchez once again picks out his teammate. You're right, just doesn't catch hold of it.
He was the Arsenal defender. Well, they'd worked the overlap nicely there, Tottenham. Now Sanchez to Ozil. Bellerin's got forward from right back as well, and Ozil spotted Sanchez's run through the middle, and then Alex Iwobi saved by...
Actually wasn't a great pass. Here's the shot from Iwobi. Just gets no power behind it, Trevor, does he?
Well, everything that's good from Arsenal at this moment is stemming from
Eriksen. Monreal was there to shut the door, and then Coquelin to pick up the pieces. Ozil towards Sanchez. Walcott's there too. Here is Walcott. Now Iwobi. Arsenal flooding forward. Theo Walcott.
Iwobi should have scored.
Yeah, he was falling backwards, wasn't he?
North London derby. Arsenal 1, Tottenham 0. Well, had he gathered it, might well have been able to send Son away. Ozil digs out a really nice ball under pressure to Alexis Sanchez. Walcott screaming for it. Ozil's arriving as well. And this time Wimmer's header.
Important header, wasn't it? Floated ball in by Alexis Sanchez. See the Arsenal players running in. If it's not Ozil, it's Walcott.
Here's Xhaka. Alexis Sanchez, who's going to operate a bit wider now. In it goes towards Mesut Ozil. Quickly.
The danger. Lovely ball by Alexis Sanchez. Eric Dyer gets a touch on it. Not enough, but Loddies.
Alexis Sanchez, Mesut Ozil on the move. Olivier Giroud arriving in the penalty area. Oxlade-Chamberlain and Ramsey in there as well. It goes in towards Giroud. Really important defending by Jan Vertonghen.
What a header that was. And this is the Vertonghen one. Olivier Giroud's eyes must have lit up. Look, I'm having this. Slightest touch.
Ozil. Alexis Sanchez with Nacho Monreal on the overlap, and Oxlade-Chamberlain making...
By Arsenal building pressure. Nice ball by Alexis Sanchez.
Ramsey to Monreal. Tottenham well organised in that defensive line. Sanchez lifts one in towards Olivier Giroud.
Reminds that he was manhandled to the floor by Giroud.
Yeah, there it is there. It's beforehand.